Hi everyone, welcome back to Corporate Decoder. Today we're diving into a report from Mercury Systems. Will their earnings be out of this world or will they crash and burn? Let's find out. Before we get started, if you find value in getting straight insights from corporate filings, make sure you're subscribed. We also have a Discord community linked in the description below, where you can discuss these topics further with other investors. Mercury Systems, a company that works on tech for defense and aerospace, just released their latest financial results. The report gives us a peek into how well they're doing, what challenges they face, and what their plans are for the future. We're going to break down the key parts of this report so you can understand what's really going on. Let's jump in. This isn't just any report, it's a Form 8K which companies file to announce big news. In this case, it's about their financial results for the third quarter ending in March of 2025. The main point of this report is to share their financial results. They released a press release and a presentation about how they did in the last quarter. We'll look at some key numbers from those releases, but keep in mind that some of these numbers are non-GAAP. That means they're adjusted to show a slightly different picture than the standard accounting rules would. It's like using a filter on a photo to make it look better, but we need to see the original too. The company uses some special numbers like adjusted EBITDA, adjusted income, and adjusted EPS. These are ways of looking at their profits that take out some unusual costs or gains. The company thinks these numbers help investors understand how the business is really doing, separate from one-time events. It's like looking at your bank statement but taking out that weird charge from last month so you can see your usual spending. Here we have the list of extra documents included in the report. Exhibit 99.1 is the press release about the earnings, and 99.2 is the presentation they made to go along with it. These are where we'll find most of the numbers we're interested in. Now, because the filing mostly refers to the earnings presentation and press release, let's consider that these are what we need to look at to understand the filing. Unfortunately, it is not directly available from this filing. However, generally, in the exhibits, the company discusses their revenues, expenses, profits, and losses. They'll break down how much money they made from different parts of their business and how much they spent on things like research, salaries, and marketing. If we had the financial tables, we'd be looking for things like revenue growth. Is the company making more money than before? For profit margins, how much profit do they make for every dollar of sales, and cash flow? Do they have enough money to pay their bills and invest in the future? These are the vital signs of a company's health. We would also pay attention to trends. Sales growing faster or slower than before? Are costs going up or down? These trends can tell us where the company is headed. It's like watching a stock chart to see if it's trending up or down. We would also want to look at the company's debt. How much debt do they have and how easily can they pay it off? Too much debt can be a sign of trouble. Finally, we would look at what the company says about its future. What are their plans for growth? And what challenges do they see ahead? This can give us a sense of where the company is headed and whether they are taking the right risks and opportunities. In summary, the 8K form indicates the company has issued a press release and an earnings presentation concerning their financials for the third quarter, ended in March 2025. The press release and the earning presentation are the documents to analyze, but they are not included in the filing, and are mentioned to be attached as exhibits. So now, let's try to put things together here based on this filing. From this report, it's hard to give a definitive opinion without seeing those press releases and presentations. However, we can say that Mercury Systems is in a competitive industry, and any hiccups in their numbers could raise concerns. We can't jump to conclusions without seeing the full financial picture. Overall, Mercury Systems' report is a mixed bag. While the company is taking steps to improve its business, it still faces some challenges. Whether these challenges turn into major problems depends on how well management can execute their plans and adapt to changing conditions. Alright, that's our breakdown of Mercury Systems' latest filing. What's your take on these numbers and what they signal for the company's future? Drop your thoughts in the comments. If this analysis was valuable, hitting that like button really helps, and subscribe for more deep dives. Don't forget to check out the Discord in the description. Thanks for watching, see you next time.